Hey, what's going on, guys? James here, bringing you another YouTube video, and this one is, well, let's just say it's October 14th, and today, like well, not every, but great majority of the WWE 2K creators are spamming your YouTube sub box with constant videos of early release footage that they got to record when they were invited out to Vegas to record the game, and then go get free tickets to go to SmackDown Live. Or not SmackDown Live, but SmackDown on Fox, Episode 2, The Draft, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now, I've got a lot of stuff to say. I've been sitting here watching all the footage come in from the people that I'm subscribed to, that I follow. And, okay, I got my sub box pulled up. Let's start off. The very first video is from Pulse. In here, it says 2K20, all new weapons and weapon skins. It's video just short of 2 minutes, and it literally shows off all the different weapon types. There's a lot of new skins, new weapons, even if they still function basically the same as like your kendo sticks, your baseball bats, your chairs, whatever, your sledgehammers, whatever. They function pretty much the same as the weapons that you've come to know and sometimes love, probably hate sometimes as well in the games. But there's a lot of new skins. They look cool. There's some are wacky. You can beat people with a lollipop. You can literally bring out a freaking book, open it, and some like Undertaker shit happens and stuff sprays out of the book, and it's weird. But it's cool and wacky though, and it's interesting if you want to do like a universe mode or just random videos with wacky stuff. That's fine. But that was like, okay, that looks cool. I love that they put that in the game. So yeah, and you could have a bunch of different like weapons. You don't have to use the same like black steel chair, black baseball bat, like same Triple H looking sledgehammer. No, you can have different variations of the weapons, even if again they all function pretty much the same as you would expect that they would. So yeah, that's cool. You can also beat someone with a tombstone, which I'm pretty sure that functions as a chair, but I can't remember exactly. But I think that's what it does. But then the next video is 2K20 from Pulse again, by the way. As 2K20 WrestleMania 2029 Arena. 2029 WrestleMania, and that's obviously from the My Career. If I can speak, that'd be amazing. But obviously from the My Career, one of your male and female characters, probably one of the later WrestleManias in their career. And of course, knowing Pulse, this makes perfect sense. He did Io Shirai versus Kairi Sane versus Asuka. Makes perfect sense knowing Pulse. But one of the things I immediately noticed was the gameplay looks really slow, like way too slow, and I can't get past it, honestly, because one of the reasons why I couldn't keep playing 2K18 was I felt the gameplay was just too slow. So when Ukes went in and sped the gameplay up, and it just felt a whole hell of a lot better to play in 2K19, I was like, oh, this feels amazing. It still feels realistic, but fun at the same time, and that was amazing. I loved it. But seeing all the early release footage here, it just looks super slow and doesn't look appealing to play at all. Now, again, I wasn't invited. I didn't play the game early. This is just my thoughts based on the footage I've seen from the creators who did play it early. But that's my opinion on the matter. It just looks way too slow, especially like picking people up off the ground. Oh my god. Every single time I see someone pick somebody up off the ground in the early footage from the creators, like, a part of me dies inside every single time. It sucks. It's way too slow. Like, are you telling me that people in real life wrestling, like, slowly, like, pick their opponent up off the ground as slow as it is in 2K20 so far? No. I hope, like, it's freaking patched or something. I hope that's not actually how it's supposed to look. But if it is, oh my god, that's going to kill me every single time, especially since I try to play realistically, but that's too slow, honestly. But we look at the next video, and we have 2K20, all match types, menus, purchasables, 25 plus match types, blah, blah, blah. The match types, there's not really anything new, really, from what I've been able to tell. They took the name Backstage off of the Backstage Brawls, called it just Brawl, because there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more areas and stuff to brawl in, and I'm sure there's some more stuff to do. So that's cool, I guess, but I haven't seen too much from the creators about Backstage Brawling. Menus, I like the menu, but I'm hoping they don't keep like the gameplay slash gameplay trailer footage on the menu, because to me that just doesn't look good. That's not appealing. Like, I hope that's not the case. Hopefully it's like static images or something, because I don't want just weird gameplay being there on the main menu. Even if I'm not going to stay on the main menu all that long anyway, in the case that I need to, I don't want to see that at all. Purchasables is exactly the same. You still purchase stuff with VC unless you get the accelerator and then unlock everything. But one thing to know from Pulse's video here about the menus, if you click on controls, there is no option to change the controls. If you click on controls, all it brings up is what 2K20's like new controls and what they are. And reading through them, I spent so much time. Like, Pulse's video is just over 3.5 minutes, and I spent like pausing, looking at it, analyzing it, you know, seeing what the controls were. And it's like, oh my god, some of the changes look good. Most of the changes look like 2K wanted to make them more simple, but made them more convoluted. Now, again, I didn't play the game early, so I can't judge that, but again, from what I'm seeing and what I'm able to analyze from it, it seems like they didn't necessarily make them as simple as they would have liked. But from like every creator that I've heard, apparently they are super easy to get used to. So we'll see. We'll see what I think when I actually get my hands on the game on the 22nd. So, and then let's see. The next video in my sub box is again from Pulse, who like all of his videos immediately popped up first for me. The next one is all superstar overall stats and teams. Obviously 100 plus characters. I mean, there's not much to say. It's like, oh yeah, some characters are cool. I like seeing like Cole Quinn still in the game, so that's awesome. That's amazing. So, like, that's really cool. Cole is still in the game, meaning that for since, you know, Tyson and I are carrying our 2K19 universe into 2K20, that means that I can still do the BCW show, except not really, because, oh my god, Creative Championship is not going to be in the game by default. It's going to be patched in later. It's like, oh my god, that means I have to wait to do BCW in 2K20. So I either have to just change BCW to a different show, which I don't want to do because the only other show that really makes sense to change it into is NXT, but that's not unique because everybody, if they have some sort of like extra show, it's either going to be NXT or like a minor show like Main Event, Superstars, maybe even ECW, whatever. So like I want to keep BCW. I thought that was cool. I thought BCW was a cool like concept for an indie promotion in a WWE game. I liked it. And I want to keep rolling with it, especially since I've started like create a history with it in the co-op universe Tyson and I run, that I don't want to just get rid of that history either. So, and the only other idea I can think of is, well, I don't know, just keep doing BCW in 2K19, but it's like then I'm doing Raw and SmackDown and Main Event, because we do have Main Event as a minor show, in 2K20, but then it's like, we have BCW in 2K19, but it's all still the same universe, and that's weird, and I don't know. That confused me to hell and back. We'll figure it out, though. I was going to have to create the BCW arena anyway, and like either try and like hope someone uploads the BCW freaking logo so I can properly do that, or have to try and get the BCW logo and upload it using their logo creator, which confuses me every year. So we'll figure something out, but as for right now, I absolutely will not be able to do BCW right away in 2K20 universe. I just won't, because we don't have creative titles, so that means there's going to be no way to have the BCW and BCW TV titles. So, that sucks. That just sucks. But again, we'll figure it out. But that was super underwhelming. But I did like to see guys like, you know, Kurt Hawkins, who had like a pretty good start to the year, winning at WrestleMania, breaking his losing streak. He's a 75 or 76, so that's cool. Freaking Maria Kanellis 2008 is still in the game, which is amazing because I use her for Universe as well. She's now on BCW, and like that's awesome. Which also means we still have legs like that as a theme in the game, which is, oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. I just love that. But here, I'm going to mute this real quick, and if I go in and let's see what, next point I want to talk about is go to Baron Corbin Pulse. So let's just say the Baron Corbin that is in 2K20, I might borrow part of Pulse's video here that I'm looking at now. Of course, if I do, link in the description. obviously. But let's just say the Baron Corbin that's in 2K20, it looks just like the bald Baron Corbin in 2K19 community creations. I mean, I would say it looks a little bit better, obviously, but Visual Concepts can do a lot more than what the creators can. But the fact that it looks pretty much exactly the same, it's like, okay. Okay. Let's see, what else is there? I like that there's, obviously multiple Becky Lynches. I wish that, no, it's a double-edged sword, really. And that's the thing. Like, I like there's Becky 15, old Becky Lynch 15 here without, the orange hair. I like the different models because that's really cool, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword because, well, really, can't those models be freaking, alternate attires? I mean, come on, man. Seriously. That would be so useful because then that could open up more characters to be in the game if there's, some sort of weird limit. I don't know. But stuff like that is cool, but it's, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. We got some more, custom characters through the micro, which I could end up adding to BCW when I can bring that in. Again, my man Cole Quinn, by the way. They didn't disrespect him in this game. He's a 76. I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that. That's awesome. They didn't disrespect my man. He's still in the game. No, Baron Blade isn't in the game, though, which is weird. Because literally, to this point, the only game that... Since 2K really started making the games... or Ukes were still developing and then 2K publishing. But pretty much with, really THQ completely out of the picture. The only game that Baron Blade really wasn't in was 2K16. He was in 15. He was in 17. He was in 18. He was in 19. 19 is a playable character as well. But no, he's not in freaking 2K20. That's weird. But again, we get to my man Hawkins. He's a 75, which is cool. One thing I saw from ThisGenGaming, link in description, he Elias actually has his entrance actually has him in the ring singing a song. That's really cool. I like that. But again, I heard from someone left a comment saying that apparently Elias has a version of that on the stage. So again, I hope that's different from the song he sings in the ring. And I hope that if he wins a title, the song also changes slightly. But all in all, I also hope his entrance from 2K19, where he just walks to the ring, is also in the game. Because if you have to listen to it, I love Elias, I do. But if you have to listen to him in the ring or on the stage singing pretty much the same song constantly, that's going to get really old. So hopefully they didn't remove his entrance. I'm really hoping for that. But overall, that was really cool to see. He's actually playing guitar in the ring. That's just awesome. Love it. Other than that, it's oh wait, let's go back to Hogan real quick. How does this dude, Hulk Hogan, come in and still have a 92 overall? Come on, man. How? Which, by the way, there's a weird new move in the game where it's Hogan's leg drop, but it's a body slam and immediately the leg drop. What? I did... Look, okay, I'm not a fan of Hogan. I'm not. But I cannot... I don't know... I'm pretty sure Hogan never did that. Wasn't it always the big boot and the leg drop? I don't know. It's something. But again, just skim through here. Oh, let's go back to John Cena. No, not Jinder Mahal. John Cena. Wait, hang on. What was Jerry? Take me back to Jerry the King, baby. Oh, one thing, since I had to go back. Jeff Hardy has his face paint. That's really cool. Please tell me Jeff Hardy also doesn't have his face paint. Because I'm personally the person that I only like Jeff Hardy's face paint if it's a big match situation. I personally just like Jeff more without the face paint. But if he has a big match, I do put the face paint on, and that's cool. So hopefully he either just doesn't have it, or in the creation suite you can still have opacity and for the face paint and turn it down, so it's just not there. That'll be cool as well. But Jerry the King. Jerry the King's the 86. Okay. Which, by the way, the paybacks, I don't know why some of the paybacks got changed. Like, why is, like, resiliency now a freaking spring for the payback logo? That's really weird. Like, why? What the part is the point? I don't know. But one thing I do love, another good thing that they did, the overcharges from 2K19, 2K19 in my career, the overcharges are now paybacks. So that's really cool. But I mean, you know, people online still are going to be cowards and not use the overcharges. Because, you know, everyone online just has to use the goddamn freaking resiliency. Cowards. Use the overcharges. They're cool and fun. Cowards. Anyway. Now that I'm done calling people cowards. Okay, so take me to... God, who was I even looking for? Oh, John Cena. Okay, so this dude, John Cena, his character model, let me tell you, his character model, oh my god, dude. If you look at his hair, it looks like he's wearing a toupee. That does not look like his hair. It looks like he's literally wearing a toupee. It's like, oh, okay. He's still 89, by the way, that's fine. It's John Cena. Like, Cena's Cena. If people want Cena to be OP, like, they're going to make him OP no matter what, whatever. But yeah, that's the big thing there, is he looks like he's wearing a toupee, but his freaking, like, lightning fist is, like, a move in the game, so I assume that's probably, instead of the 5-knuckle shuffle, he probably has that as a signature. Or maybe a finisher, I don't know. Either way, that's something. No, I don't want Kevin Nash, I want Keith Lee. Damn you. Keith Lee's in the game, he looks really good. Again, Maria 2008. No, not Mandy Rose. Maria. God. No, not Mankind. Maria. Damn you. I hate you. Okay. So Maria 2008 is still in the game. I love that. And yeah. They're just fantastic. That means, again, she still has legs like that. Makes me happy. Because legs like that is amazing. Hard to believe that's an actual song too, and not necessarily just made. I mean, I mean, it was made for Maria, like not necessarily for Maria, but it was made by Jim Johnston and performed by Zebraheads. So, Matt Hardy, of course, is in the game, looking like he's straight out of 1999. My man, the world's strongest man, is back in the game. That again, that makes me happy. Definitely gonna get some use out of him for Universe. I like using, and he has beast mode, so that's how I know like the overcharges from 19 are in. Or paybacks in 20. So again, that's really cool. I like that. So not everything about 2K20 that I've seen for the pre-release footage is bad. Like there are some like definite good things, but so far like everything just really seems to be like super underwhelming. For the most part, Mike Kanellis, you know, apparently he's gonna be cucked in this game just like he is in real life, as he's a 68 overall. I mean, Lana's 69, so do with that what you will. Molly Holly. No, not Mr. Meek Mahan. No, not Montez Ford. No, Jesus, you are the worst. Just give me Molly Holly, damn it. Just give me Molly Holly. No, not. Oh my. I hate you. There we go. Molly Holly still doesn't really look like Molly Holly. Do with that what you will. Let's see. Nikki Cross is back in the game. That's really awesome. They got her and Alexa as a team, and the women's tag team titles are still on them. Bliss Cross, that's cool. Oni Lorcan. Pete Dunne, Randy. Got your trainer in the My Career. Got Rhea Ripley, who does look really good. You have a character called Ribby, who is literally a dude in a big ass rib costume with sunglasses indoors. Okay, that's, I don't know. Flair, Robert Roode, my man Roddy Strong, still rocking the 79 overall. Sadly, Rowan is not Eric Rowan. Ronda Rousey, she looks good. I think she looks better in this game than 2K19. Ruru, Sasha. It looked like Sasha did have the blue hair, though. Sasha, by default, does have the blue hair. So for all you Sasha Banks stans attacking people on Twitter, you can be happy that she has the blue hair. Looks to be more like a sort of golden blue attire. With of course like the pink hair. She's got of course, you know, her attire, what's it called? Eddie. The Eddie Guerrero inspired attire from WrestleMania 32. That's Sasha Banks 16. So there's that. Shawn Michaels 2005 is still in the game, so I really like that. That's really cool. Let's see. Tamina somehow still in the game. That's cool. Tommaso's back in the game. My man Titus, Triple H, Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze is a 77, so that's cool. This obviously, I would assume, probably isn't Breezango Tyler Breeze. You still got American Badass Taker. You got X-Pac at an 85 with a brand new X Factor animation, so that's really cool as well. Like, Zelina Vega, by the way, she's definitely, like, the biggest surprise for me. Zelina. She's an 83 in her debut as a playable character. That is insane. But that's really cool, actually. And that's really it, honestly. Apparently, from what I've heard, Undisputed Era do have a brand new 4-person tag entrance, so that's really cool. Daniel Bryan and Rowan are still a team in the game. But, I don't know. It's something, let me tell you, okay? So, there are like really good things, but there's also some things, again, I just are underwhelming and seem to be just not good, like very questionable. And I know Pulse and a few other creators also did like the all new moves and move animations video, which most people typically do, and that's cool. And a lot of the new moves look sick. Like there's a springboard Dragon Rana and a avalanche Poison Rana. It's like, oh, I marked the fuck out. Like that was amazing. But at the same time, seeing all the new moves, it leads to a big, like, there seems to be a discrepancy in the gameplay speed. So watching all the matches, the gameplay just looks genuinely way too slow. But when they were in Create a Moveset, looking at all the new moves, most of them looked like ridiculously fast. So like, and I also saw a match that Pulse did. It was a mixed tag team match. It was like Io Shirai teaming up with The Rock against Tyler Bate and Tony Storm. And The Rock, he was like doing his freaking like special people's kicks, and oh my god, it looked like the way the kicks were in the game made The Rock look like he should be in freaking Fire Pro, like at like 150% speed or even higher. Like his kicks were super ridiculously fast. So like there's definitely seems to be like a discrepancy in the gameplay speed, because again, for the most part, the gameplay looks way too slow, but a lot of moves look to be way too fast. But like I saw the freaking Dragon Whip leg screw counter when you're going to kick him in the chest. It's like, oh, that was so slow and that hurt me. I love Dragon Whip leg screws. It's like, oh no, why does that look so slow? Another cool thing is that you can use weapons inside the Hell in a Cell, and you even have a weapon wheel. You can have tables in the Hell in a Cell, which is cool, but it's still the same fighting along the outside of the ring, and that sucks. That's awful. That was awful in 2K19. Why would they keep it in the game? Like, that sucks, but yeah, you can't actually do real fighting or you can't actually do your moves on the outside the ring in Hell in a Cell. It's still like the same freaking like Irish whip them and throw them into the floor and all that bullshit. But I don't know. So it's like, yeah, weapons and the weapon wheel being into like the Hell in a Cell, that's cool. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Overall, what I'll say is there's some stuff that looks good and looks promising, but a lot of stuff just looks super underwhelming and just kind of like downright bad. And apparently, according to Murphs, who had a video where he just like talked about his first impressions playing the game, you know, being flown out to Vegas and all that stuff, getting to play the game early. And his video is called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And like he talks, apparently like 2K20 is supposed to be like this transitional year for visual concepts and stuff like that, and that's not promising to hear at all. I mean, if it ends up being like 2K21 is way better and feels great to play and blah 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 blah, that's awesome. But like from 2K20's perspective, it doesn't even look good, honestly. I mean, there's some stuff that looks promising, like the My Career. I do want to go through and play it. Don't get me wrong. I want to play through the My Career. Playing through the Women's Showcase one time seems like it'll be fun. But other than that, I mean, like, obviously, I'm a creator, so I'm going to get 2K20 to do Universe Mode. So naturally, I will. But if you're just a fan of the games and you don't make videos on it, honestly, from everything that I've been able to see and, like, analyze myself, I would say just skip out and keep with 2K19 and get as many of the, like, really great creations from community creations as you can. That seems like the best judgment, like, in my opinion, honestly, is if you're not going to make videos on it, if you're not a creator and you're just a fan of the series, just keep with 2K19. But obviously, if you are a creator, don't listen to that and get the game. Naturally. But if not, again, just keep with 2K19. Again, and that's coming, I can't speak from it. I haven't played it. I'm not going to get to play it until the 22nd. But from what I've been able to see of the early release footage and oh god, yeah, if you're just a fan, not going to make videos on it, keep with 2K19. Simple as that. But god, this is almost 30 minutes. I didn't want this to be this long. I never want videos to be this long unless it's like an actual like gameplay video. Whatever. But that's my thoughts on like all like the pre-release footage from all the creators. I hope you got something out of this insightful. And I hope I hope I was at least able to get my points out clear enough. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.